Hello everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of our My Player Career Mode. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch another one of my videos. Hope you are doing well and having an awesome day. And thank you as well for your patience over the last week. There was not as many videos as I hoped there would be. But to make up for that, if we hit 400 likes on today's episode, there will be another My Player Career Mode episode for you tomorrow. That is the deal. And if you want to follow me on any of my socials and see what I'm getting up to, then the links are in the description below or will have popped up on the screen for you too. We've got matches to show you. Just one post-commentary match to start today up against Newcastle. And what a match it is. Inside 12 minutes, we were knocking on the Newcastle door, trying to find our way in front here at St James's Park. But unfortunately, it was still 0-0. And actually, it would be Newcastle who took the lead. Jeff Hendrick playing Callum Wilson, who fired into the top corner to send St James's Park into celebration. A fantastic finish from their number 9. That's what it'll do to you if you give him even a slight opening of the goal. Callum Wilson knows exactly where it is. So for all our hard work and our chances, we were behind, but we were not behind heading into half-time. Following a corner, Podence, Marcelo combine, find McKennie. He plays it to me, and we fire ourselves back on level terms in injury time of the first half. So 1-1 heading into half-time. But it was Wolves who were looking the slightly better of the sides. But as we came back out for the second half, well, poor defending. Connor Cody blocks Willock's attempted pass. He heads through to Callum Wilson again, who, as you'd expect, makes absolutely no mistake and regains Newcastle's lead. 2-1 the scoreline. Frustratingly for us, though, because it was one of those goals where I looked at and thought, how have we let this happen? You know, it's good from Willock, it's great from Wilson, but we should be dealing with that far better. And actually, we were nearly 3-1 down. Joe Willock, back post, heads for goal off the crossbar. Eventually, the ball finds its way to Isaac Hayden. His shot is blocked by Rakic. Willock picks it back up, finds Wilson. He plays it to Almerion. All the goal to aim at. And Jose Sarr, fairly fortunate the shot was straight at him. 17 minutes to play. Still 2-1 Newcastle. We went to look for an equaliser, and we found it. Weston McKennie again, delivering it on a plate for me as we head looped over the goalkeeper into the far corner, drawing it to 2-2. So 4 goals already, and we were not done there. You can see with 12 minutes to play, Rakic, McKennie, Adama Traore all involved in this move. Eventually the ball finds its way to me. Simplest of layoffs for Daniel Podence, who strikes it past the goalkeeper to give us the lead for the first time today at St James's Park. It's Wolves 3, Newcastle 2. If you thought the goals were done there, though, well, you're mistaken. 87th minute, they created this. Paco Alcacer with an absolute beauty as he chests the ball down. And his volley finds its way past Jose Sarr to cue celebrations within St James's Park. Thoroughly deserved as well for the strike. The quality of this goal from Paco Alcacer has to be admired. You can see the Newcastle fans going mental. Steve Bruce was going mental. And once again, Wolves, well, you could say it's poor defending. But as I say, the quality from Paco Alcacer is just sensational. 3-3. And yeah, what a match. And that goal there deserves to be, I'd say, winning a football match, let alone maybe getting a draw. Well, I hate to break it to you, Newcastle fans. It was neither, because you can do it, so can we. 2 minutes from time. Gillespie made a great save. They thought that was the moment finished, but no. Wolves kept on going right till the last few seconds. Podence, Semedo, Rakic through on goal. And I did not skip this, by the way. The game did that. I was hoping for some last-minute celebrations of our own, but it's Wolves 4, Newcastle 3. Unbelievably, that was it. We'd won and we'd picked up 3 points. Even with their crazy last-minute celebrations, Newcastle leave their home ground empty-handed with 0 points. What a game that was. And hopefully the rest of today's matches in the live portion will be very much the same. Let's find out. Just 4 points separate us and Leicester from the top of the table. We are in 4th. We take on Everton here. at Molineux. They are 14th. So, fingers crossed, this will be 3 points for us. They are the two lineups. En-Nesyri, the player to watch in their side. He is their top scorer with 9 goals to his name in the Premier League this season. For us, though, it's the usual starting 11, 5 at the back formation. Molineux ready. Let's see what we can do here. So, what kind of performance will we get from Wolves here in the first live match of the day? Well, myself and Traore are already trying to link up. Here is Adama Traore again as he pulls it back to me, getting the shot away as well. And Begovic makes the first save of the game. Lovely work from myself and Adama Traore down that left-hand side to create. Traore's corner to Weston McKennie is now kept out by Asmir Begovic. And a strong start here from the home side. Everton having to defend early on. Here is Traore looking for that through ball to Podence, which is intercepted. And Everton can have some time to breathe then and try and regain their composure, because inside 10 minutes, Begovic with 2 big saves. Here is Godfrey, forward to Gordon, who was one of Everton's bright sparks the last time we played them, along with En-Nesyri, who so far has not really had many touches of the ball, but here he is, finding James. Now Madueke to Allen, to James! Everton strike! Half an hour gone, and it's them who take the lead with their first moment of this match. Oh, well, we might have started off the game very well indeed in the first 10 minutes, but the second 20... has not been good from us. Everton have grown into this and have dominated possession for most of the last 20 minutes. And it's not great to see, but we now need to, try and get ourselves back in this. James Rodriguez, don't know why I said James. James Rodriguez fires them in front. And there we were talking about Gordon, talking about En-Nesyri, but it's James Rodriguez with his 6th of the season to give Everton the lead here at Molineux. And what kind of response are we going to see from the home side? Because, as I say, first 10 minutes, it was all us. McKennie plays that ball. We've now got the run here of Adama Traore. Pulls it back to the edge of the penalty area for Dendoncker. Gets it to me on my right foot. Why are we not shooting earlier? I don't know. But Begovic again with a great save. And you can see my reaction. I thought for sure this was 1-1. But Asmir Begovic proving his worth in the Everton goal. Bolly finding Podence. You can see we've got 27 minutes to play. Wolves still searching for an equalising goal here. And now McKennie. Now Neto. If he gets that through, we are in behind. But Michael Keane, not for the first time today, is positioned brilliantly to intercept. And Rosier needs to be careful here as we put him under pressure. Keane plays it to Madueke, and Everton have got away with it. They've been very calm, to be fair, on the ball. But there's been some moments today that just that last pass we've needed to go through hasn't gone our way. And then when we have got through, we've met Asmir Begovic, who's probably playing his game of the season in goal for Everton today. He's been sensational. 2 minutes added on. Unless we get this ball forwards, that will be the end of the game. And there you go. Full time. Wolves 0, Everton 1. It always happens. As soon as I hype us up, saying something along the lines of, we're close to maybe challenging for the title, we always go and lose a game by a goal in which, on another day we'd have won. Begovic, brilliant here today. And I guess that kind of shows you how close the game actually was. 1.2 expected goals for us, 1 for Everton, but it's them who come away with the 3 points as we advance forwards. Who do we need to worry about here? Well, Liverpool and United are actually playing against each other, so that is a good game for us because it means one of them will hopefully drop points, or both if they draw. But there you go. That gap now to Leicester is up to 7 points. It was 4 before that. Who actually won that? Was it United? Because I think Liverpool have jumped or been leapfrogged by them. Let's have a look at the result. Where is it? Yeah, Man United won by a goal to 0. So, yeah, Liverpool, they're in third. We now have a 3-point gap over Leeds, who do have a game in hand. Who is that game in hand against, though? It's against Arsenal at Elland Road. So we'll skip the day. We'll have a look and see what happens. Before that, though, a bit of training. And I've just realised I've got some skill points as well to put in, which I will go ahead and do in just a moment. Let's skip forward, see what happens with Leeds United. Are they to beat Arsenal and go into 51 points and potentially take us away from the top spot? Well, they've actually played 2 games since then. Top spot, I mean top 4. They played 2, won 1, lost 1. So we actually do have a game in hand now, and that game in hand is against West Ham United, who I don't know. I don't know if we're favourites to win this. We are on league position. Before that, though, let's put in our skill points. So where are we going to go with these? Penalties. Well, we've been going, I guess, into the physical skill tree, maybe. That would be where I'll be looking at next. We've already got our pace, already got our shooting. Passing, I'm pretty happy with. Dribbling, overall, pretty happy with as well. So, yeah, let's go into the physical skill tree and let's upgrade our strength as best we can to try and keep hold of the ball when we're put under pressure by defenders. All 4 of those skill points put in, and that moves us up to 87 rated as well. Very happy to see that. Players on international duty, we are called up for European Championship qualifiers against Ukraine and Russia. I've spoken enough. West Ham United, we're at Molineux again. They're 9th, and we really need a win. Can we get it, though? That is the question. They're the 2 lineups. Of course, they've lost Declan Rice to Leicester, who are the league leaders at the moment. McTominay has been the player to replace him, and he does captain the side. Dembele up front for them. Tete, Dembele already in, and Jose Sarr forced into an early save, and it was far too easy from a Wolves point of view. We gave away 1 chance against Everton, and that was enough for them to take the 3 points. So already given a chance the way of West Ham. Not good defending, as Jose Sarr will kick that ball long. We will head the ball down for Dendoncker, who can play it to McKennie. We've just got to try and control the play here. Rakic is playing as a centre-back for us as well. I noticed that against Everton, and he starts here again at centre-back. Traore down the left-hand side. Wolves looking to create a chance themselves. Now Dendoncker. Podence! Best moment we've come up with. And it really should have been 1-0. Daniel Podence with the effort. Fabianski with a save. Vlasic skipping past Semedo. And now to Nakajima. Nakajima finding Dembele. It was brilliant improvisation from Moussa Dembele, but it was equally brilliant from Jose Sarr to keep him out. That is a great ball forward. Dembele! Sarr's out quickly. And again, the Wolves goalkeeper to the rescue. Dembele, you can see here. Well, it was a great pass through. He just didn't quite get the touch that he needed to get it under control before finding the finish. We are still trying to create something to get ourselves in front here as Podence. There's the ball in towards the near post, looking to try and flick the ball on. Kurt Zouma was there to clear it away. Gibbs White will squeeze it through to us. There's the strike! It's our first of the afternoon, and Fabianski's equal to it. I genuinely thought that was it. We get enough power on it. We get enough behind it, but Fabianski is at full stretch and keeps it out. Rennie Adelaide going for a strike. Oh my, he's close. He's so close to a West Ham opening goal, and what would prove to be probably the winning goal now as well. We've only 2 minutes added on here. Wolves struggling to really create those moments as things stand. We had, 3 good chances against Everton, 2 here today. But ultimately, it looks like we are not going to score for the second match in a row. And we are to be held to a 0-0 draw unless Tete, with one last opportunity for West Ham United, plays the ball back. And that is the end. So, I can't say we haven't looked like scoring because the goalkeepers in the last 2 matches have been very, very good. But at the same time, we've not created probably as much as we'd hope. For our last match of today, we will have a game with England, taking on Ukraine in the European Championship qualifiers. There's the 2 lineups. We are captained by Calvin Phillips, Mount and Sterling, out wide with ourselves leading the line. But you can see fitness might become a bit of an issue here. We'll see. On the right-hand side, there is the Ukraine starting 11. And we're actually not top of our group because we've been beaten twice by Wales in these qualifiers. So, yeah, need a performance. Here is Mount through towards Foden. Alexander-Arnold overlapping. Now Phil Foden again, chipping that ball into the middle. The flick down for Maddison. Testing the palms of Lunin, who was able to turn it behind. Foden with a corner for England. Ukraine building an attack here and building it really well. Marlos with a strike. Pope tips it onto the post, but at this moment in time, we cannot get this ball off of Ukraine. They are keeping this unbelievably well. For the last 5 or 6 minutes, they've knocked it around with all the confidence in the world, and it will lead to a corner ball for them. Something's got to give here. England have to get this ball back, and as soon as I give them the praise, it's a terrible corner into the box from Ukraine. But I was unable to win that, so it doesn't matter because they have possession back. And once again, they'll look to build, and we this time are able to win it pretty quickly. Here is Raheem Sterling, found by Shaw. Sterling's ball through, sets us away with a chance. And all we need is that one moment. England 1, Ukraine 0. It was a loose pass out wide, which Shaw intercepted. Played it to Sterling. He found me with a through ball, racing through on goal into that far corner. There you go. There's the pass from Sterling again. Brilliant ball through. And then it's time to try and find that far corner, which honestly, Lunan, I think, does not cover himself in the most glory in the world with this attempted save. Yeah, it's not a phenomenal save by the goalkeeper, but it is pretty accurate from us as we do take the lead. And as you saw, moments before this, Ukraine were the side looking the more dangerous. Ukraine corner. Marlos will take this. And there might be a chance on the counter if England can win it. It's off the bar. It was nearly a Ukraine equaliser. Forget about the chance on the counter. We're back here to try and win it. And I think we've done enough. But Ukraine, once again, go close. And to let you know, half-time scoreline elsewhere. Russia 1, Wales 0. So they might have beaten us twice. But their top spot in this European Championship qualifying group is at stake right now for Wales. And England, this game is not done yet. There is still chances for Ukraine. Do not think that 1-0 is safe for England, because I do feel like we will need a second. And it's shaping up to be that way. But it will be the corner which Phil Foden will look to deliver towards the penalty spot. And it will be Harry Maguire with his head. There's Luke Shaw with the rebound. England are 2 to the good. And is that enough to give us the 3 points here? Luke Shaw reacts quickest to Harry Maguire's header, which was cleared off the line. And as you can see, we celebrate. Wembley breathes a sigh of relief. Well, if that's not a yellow card or worse, it's got to be red, right? Yeah, I was going to say, Viktor Saigankov shown a red card for a challenge on Phil Foden. He goes straight through the back of the Man City man. He'll argue that he won the ball, but that is not a great challenge whatsoever, and Saigankov is sent off. England, well, we're playing against 10 men. And if we weren't so confident at 2-0, 2-0 and 10 men, I'm a little bit more confident at. As Alexander-Arnold's free kick, I failed to find anybody in an England shirt with the header back. As Ukraine, well, they've shown some good moments in the match, but it would be a huge ask for them now to restore or try and get 2 goals back. As Sancho plays that ball through, and we might not be done there, England, yet, because of 1-2 with Raheem Sterling. And we're back for Sterling again. Into the middle still. Sterling goes across. It's an own goal off Matvienko. And Ukraine, well, the last 10 minutes they'll want to forget. Red card to Saigankov. Own goal by Matvienko. And England are 3-0 in front and heading to 3 points in the group stage. Any moment now, the referee will end this match off. And there you go. Full time here at Wembley. England 3, Ukraine 0. Couple of nervy moments for us, but in the end, job done. Let's have a look then, as we will stay with you at all of the tables today and all of that sort of stuff. Who will be man of the match here as well. I mean, we had an okay performance, but nothing spectacular. We actually did get man of the match. That kind of shows you, because the performance itself, yeah, wasn't phenomenal. 38% of possession, but we did have more shots than Ukraine. Russia with a 2-0 win against Wales. I'm not sure where that leaves Wales now then, as once again, we're sat in the Wolves dressing room with England. We do have actually Russia coming up next as well. So that's an interesting proposition for us. I'm guessing we'll be picked, but my initial thought process is, what's my fitness looking like? And I'll show you, not great. So I might have to sim that. We'll see what that will be in the next episode. But here's the table then, as we go today for the European Championship qualifiers. We are back to the top after our victory against Ukraine and Wales' defeat to Russia. Still crazy that both our defeats and 2 of their 3 wins are to Wales, right? For the Premier League, it's not really gone well in the live part of today, I won't lie. But we are still 4th anyway, a point ahead of Chelsea, who have climbed themselves to 5th. So we have to be careful of them. And Manchester United, out of nowhere, are leading the Premier League title race. So far this season, we've had Liverpool, Leicester, and now Manchester United, all at some stage leading in the Premier League. With 9 matches to play, who will be crowned the champions? That's the question. Are we going to be up there come the end of the season? We'll have to wait and find out. For the FA Cup, we are out, of course, after our defeat to Blackburn. Liverpool against Luton is one semi-final. Credit to Luton for getting there. But you'd have to say that Liverpool would be favourites for that. And Leicester and Burnley are the other. So again, Leicester probably favourites there. So it's looking like a Liverpool-Leicester final for the FA Cup. Carabao Cup-wise as well, was already won by Spurs in a 3-1 victory over Everton. We may as well look at the Champions League and the Europa League as well whilst we're here. Quarterfinals-wise, they're the teams still left in. Liverpool, Chelsea, City, all of the English representatives in that competition. Barcelona, Bayern Munich, PSG, Real Madrid, and Sevilla make up the rest. So 3 for England, 3 from Spain, 1 from Germany, 1 from France. Europa League-wise as well. I wonder if Ajax are still in. Leicester in the Europa League. Where did Ajax finish? Well, they'd have been in the Champions League, right? So let's have a quick look at that and see where their group was. Where did they come in their group? Where are they? I didn't even spot them. Well, they should have been. Oh, they're there. What am I about? They're in Group B. They finished 3rd, so they would have been knocked out into Europa League. And where were they in the Europa League? They lost to Inter in the preliminary round. That's a tough draw for Leicester to be... for Ajax to be fair. So yeah, we can't really grumble at that. That is a ridiculously hard draw to face Inter. And Europa Conference League, there's the side still left in it. Spurs, probably favourite. West Ham as well. Ooh, West Ham might be one to watch for that. We'll see. Nevertheless, a massive thank you for watching. If you did enjoy today's episode, a like would be greatly appreciated. One more thing to look at before we go, which is the table over in the Eredivisie. How are Ajax performing? Last time we checked, PSV, I think, were top. But it's Ajax at the moment, with only 6 matches to play, who hold top spot. We'll see if it stays that way come the end of the season. Until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, and I will catch you all again very, very soon. Adios.